the rant girl was a porno star, actually.
Oh, right.
By the name of Jennifer White. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
And Pauly had this idea that he was going to do this podcast. It was just going to be me, him, and Jennifer White.
Mm-hmm.
He was going to have us have relations off camera.
Oh, Jesus.
What?
Hey guys, I'm Chris.
And I'm Wendy.
From ToastedMarshmallowAdventures.com.
And you're watching Toasted Marshmallow Adventures podcast.
Idaho's premier podcast for comedy and entertainment.
We know now more than ever, people are looking for ways to escape, and laughter is the best medicine.
On this show, we talk to comedians and entertainers from around the world. So if you're a fan of stand-up comedy or just looking to take a break from life, we got you.
We keep things light and fun, laughing as much as possible with occasional deep, thought-provoking moments intertwined.
So if you're in a safe space,
grab a cold one.
Hit the subscribe button on your favorite audio platform or YouTube.
And share some laughs with us. We are.
Okay, I wasn't right. Yeah.
And share some laughs with us. We are Toasted Marshmallow Adventures. We don't have a hype button.
No.
Pew, 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 pew.
Hi, I'm Chris.
And I'm Wendy.
And welcome to the Toasted Marshmallow Adventures podcast.
Pew, pew, pew,
Tonight, via Zoom, we have musician, he does a lot more than music, but musician Bill Degillio with us tonight. Thank you so much for being with us.
Yay.
We're glad to have you back.
Times 2.
Yeah, this is 2.0.
Oh, yeah. A second bite of the apple here.
Exactly. Yeah. So you've been busy.
Seems like
Yeah.
You've been going to Vegas a lot?
Yeah, I've been popping back and forth. Yeah, doing stuff with Pauly.
That is awesome. How did that come about?
He, as you remember, he moved to Vegas.
Yeah.
And he decided to make that his base temporarily, at least. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And he wanted to include me in some of the new projects and especially the new band videos.
That is cool.
So I was very appreciative.
Yeah.
Oh, awesome. It's Polyie Shore and the Krusties.
Exactly.
That's the
How
band.
do you feel about being referred to as a Krusty?
I wear it with pride.
Okay, good. Jeez.
And I'm guessing you're playing the guitar.
It's great because the other member, Richard Wells, he plays guitar and keyboards as well. So depending on the song, we can switch off,
Oh, cool.
Nice.
Now, is Pauly, is he trying to sing well?
Well, Pauly
I didn't know how to ask that. I've watched. I don't know. Is he making fun of things or?
Well, I think that's part of the fun. Even in the podcast, if you remember, he kind of blurs the line between fantasy and reality.
True.
Yeah.
And I think he likes to keep people guessing. What's
you
really
don't know
going on here.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
And you guys have sold out some places, haven't you?
Yeah. Well, we did a club in Vegas called the $100.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Which was it's a nice little it's more of a bar. It's not a nice lounge.
Mm-hmm.
But we packed the place both times we played there. It was great.
Wow.
That's cool.
Are people dancing or is it seating only or how does that work?
Well, it was pretty close. Well, there was a little room to dance, but people just wanted to see what was going on, basically.
Mm-hmm.
Observe all the shenanigans.
Yeah. So how often are you going over to Vegas these days?
Whenever he wants to do a taping of some kind or a show.
Mm-hmm.
We did I've done a couple band taping. What we do is we do 5 or 6 songs in one shoot, and then he can release them when he desires, when he's ready to.
Yeah.
And then we did 2 live shows at the $100. Then the beginning of the year, we did a thing called Polypalooza.
Oh, I saw that. Yeah.
Yeah. Now that's been recorded, but it hasn't been released yet. I understand there's some beautiful footage of that, but it hasn't been a lot, most of it hasn't been released yet.
Oh, wow.
Oh.
So for people that don't know, what was Polypalooza?
It was like a combination show. We had, well, of course, the band, of course. Then we had Mike Tran, who was one of his assistants, did some comedy.
Mm-hmm.
We also had some comedy by a gentleman by the name of Conan the Comedian.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, he's a bodybuilder, but he's also a comedian.
Oh, cool.
So a very nice man. We had a great time, And we had a DJ Meeks, who's very active in LA. She came and did played some dance music, and we did a little of everything. We do a little DJ, a little comedy.
Oh, cool.
Play, we kind of mixed it up.
Oh,
How long was the show?
We did about an hour and a half.
Oh, wow, nice.
About an hour and a half.
Yeah. Was that
and that was at the Plaza Hotel.
Oh, cool.
In Vegas. Yeah.
Wow. I bet you never thought. Did you ever think you'd be doing this?
Never. Who'd have thunk, as they say.
Yeah. So do you just take everything like this is just really cool? This is different and fun?
Oh, I'm enjoying it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you get time to practice with the band?
Yeah, well, it's interesting the way we work. It's like since all the other guys are in Vegas, Paulie, we usually have some kind of rehearsal with them once or twice before a shoot. And then he'll let me know what songs we're doing. And so I kind of prepare them on my own and learn them. And then usually before the shoot, there's a couple minutes we have a run through, and I'll make sure the band is coordinated with me,
Right.
Now, we did a new series of songs, which hasn't been released yet. We had a rehearsal the night before. So we were able to iron out everything and make it work, so it was great,
Oh, cool.
Nice.
But usually limited rehearsal, we have to kind of be on our guard, at all times. Yeah.
Yeah. Now, are these songs, are they just being released to social media? Or are they going on like Spotify or SoundCloud or anything like that?
Well, right now, Paulie's just putting them up on YouTube primarily.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
And some Instagram,
Yeah. Okay.
But we haven't done an audio only release, to my knowledge, of any of these yet.
Okay.
Now, they may happen in the future, but as of now, we haven't.
Yeah. So I saw a little video of you about trying to coerce Paulie to come back to LA and get the Fourplex 4 back together.
Right.
Is that a thing you think is going to happen in the future?
Well, we'll have to wait and see.
Wow.
With Paulie, as you probably know, he's on tour right now. So he loves touring. Doing his stand-up and his one-man show. So that he'll always do. So as far as his base of operation, and of course he's come back to LA for various projects and et cetera in the meantime anyway. Yeah. So whether he's going to move back here on a steady basis, the jury's still out. We don't really know.
Yeah.
So and if he does, it'll be on his terms when he's good and ready.
Right.
And he may, still go back and forth because he still has things going on in Vegas, obviously.
Yeah.
So I think he'll always be a roving person.
Yeah. Well, he recently came to Stanley, Idaho. We're in Nampa, Idaho, probably about.
Oh yeah, we tagged you in a
3
story.
hours away.
Oh, okay.
But one of our friends, that's a comedian, Nate Ford, opened for him when he came.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, we thought that was so cool.
Yeah,
like a friend of ours is opening for a friend of yours.
Cool.
Yeah, cool. And I guess it was a great show. So really cool.
That's what I heard. Yeah, we weren't able to go.
No.
Were we on a trip?
Probably.
I think we were.
Our trips always lately tend to correspond with big events we want to go to, or like family or a big event.
Yeah.
We're picking family.
Yeah. We have the past couple times.
Yeah. There's a question I was going to ask and it's gone.
Oh,
shoot. I hope it comes back.
Can you tell me about, I was looking at your Instagram, the Jam in the Van?
Oh, yes. Okay, well, perfect timing. That just got released today, actually, the video.
Oh, I saw
okay.
that story.
Yeah. It's an interesting project. There's literally a van with recording equipment and video cameras set up all around it. And it's right now, it's in Culver City, California, not too far from where I live. And but it's mobile. It can go to anywhere in the country and record bands, right? And you set up literally inside the van and play.
Oh, wow. Cool.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
And so
in fact,
you guys did that?
the Krusty played there?
Yeah, we played inside there.
Okay. And then I read you did a podcast afterwards.
Yeah, no, I don't know when that's going to be released, but we'll have to see. That's up to them, of course, however they decide to handle that,
Okay. So is that all part of their thing? They have a band come in, you play, and then you podcast with them? Is that their...
I think that's a relatively new thing, doing the podcast.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Most of their things I've seen on their site have been performances.
Oh, God.
Both comedic and music. They have comedians as well,
Oh, wow. To check them out.
But I think we were the first to kind of straddle the line, so to speak.
Yeah. Yeah. That's cool.
But we had a special guest, if I can mention that.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if you saw that.
I've only seen your post about it yet.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I didn't want to spoil the surprise before it actually aired, but I guess I can talk about it now.
Yeah.
Fred Durst from Limp Bizkit.
Oh, yeah.
Showed up.
Wow.
Yeah. Oh, that's cool.
Amazing.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, we're gonna have to go watch it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been waiting for it to come out, so it came out today.
Cool. Wow. How did that happen?
Well, I guess Paulie casts a wide net. He knows a lot of people, obviously.
Years and years of being at the Comedy Store and and wow,
so they're good buddies.
Oh, that's really cool.
Awesome. So, are you still teaching?
Yeah, I still have private piano students.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
great.
that's awesome.
Yeah.
Oh, I remember
right.
what I was going to ask. Sorry. Are you in a different location? Did you move?
Oh, I did move. Yeah, I'm technically in South Pasadena right now.
Oh, dang.
Okay.
Nice.
I thought your background looked different.
Yes, you have
Yeah. Okay.
Yes.
So is this moving on up?
Well, it's a much quieter location. It's a really nice area. Everything is so convenient. There's great restaurants nearby. Everything. Oh, it's a beautiful area.
Oh, great. Is it a place you wanted to get to?
I'm sorry. One more time.
Is it a place you've been hoping to get to eventually?
Well, it worked out well. My friend had an apartment here, and he had the room. And so, in fact, I worked with this the guy at church. He's the singer at the church gigs.
Oh, great!
So it worked out perfectly.
Oh, great!
Yeah.
So you're still doing? Are you still doing stuff with the church?
Oh yeah, even more. In fact, I'm playing at 2 different churches right now.
Are you really?
No.
Yeah.
Well, that is a crazy juxtaposition. At the church and then going and hanging with Polypalooza Shore.
Yeah.
Part of the Krusties. That is crazy. Is there ever any pushback from church members? Do they ever have an issue?
Or do they know?
Yeah, do they know?
Well, it's 2 different worlds almost in a way.
Yeah.
Because usually the people that are devout religiously often don't really follow a lot of that kind of comedy,
That's true.
And probably any that do, they just don't care. It's like, well, okay, he does that and he does this. There you go.
So no one at church has ever come up to you and I saw you hanging out with Polyie Shore.
No, I've been able to keep both worlds fairly separate.
Oh,
wow,
nice.
That's amazing.
That's good.
You must sometimes walk in and be like, I just did that this weekend and I can't even talk to you about it.
Yeah.
Right. Feeling kind of cool.
Yeah. You can't tell it.
Yeah.
Wow.
but like I said, it's two different audiences.
Yeah,
so to
true.
speak.
Yeah, you're right.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's funny.
Yeah, that is funny.
Well, should we get to our pod decks questions?
Oh,
Our
yes.
new segment.
We do have a
Okay.
Pod
Okay.
Decks to get to know our guests a bit
Yes.
more. Actually, we all answer them. So we all get to know each other a little bit more.
Let's
Oh,
start.
cool.
Okay. All right. This one's not very deep.
No.
What kind of pajamas do you wear?
Ooh. Okay. I usually keep it. They're not technically pajamas. It's more a tracksuit kind of deal.
Oh, wow.
Okay. A track.
Full
Yeah,
arms?
so, yeah.
Wow.
On weather permitting.
Right.
We've been having some real hot days recently here in Pasadena. So
In the
on
hundred?
nights when it's very warm, we'll ditch the top and just
Yeah.
There you go. How warm has it been?
We've had days in the 90s, and we're going to have them again in a couple days.
Oh, geez.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
So, yeah.
We are we?
We're in the low hundreds right now today.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh man.
And we are a super dry state, which I mean, in some ways makes it easier to bear, but still 100 is
It's hot.
it's very hot.
Yeah.
Right.
All right, Wendy, what kind of pajamas do you
I
wear?
sleep in a tank top and underwear.
Same here.
Yeah.
That's what I sleep in as well.
Okay.
Get
Cool.
hot at night, so we need something cool. Yeah, definitely. All right, there's
right.
that one.
Next one.
What do we got? What do we got?
What is the most trouble that you ever got into at home with your parents?
Oh,
Ooh.
Let's see.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, let me preface this by saying, well, I've been usually back when I was living in Pennsylvania, as a small child, I was pretty much the goody two shoes. I was, I didn't rattle the cage too much,
Right.
yeah.
So I can't really think of any. The only thing I was very young at this time.
Mm-hmm.
We were visiting my relatives in New Jersey, and we went to this outdoor mall kind of thing. It was one of these huge mall deals, outdoor malls. And somehow I got separated from my family.
Mm-hmm.
So I had the wherewithal to go up to somebody and tell them I was lost and all that kind of thing. But so fortunately, we got reunited,
Oh,
But my dad was not too happy about that. But
Yeah.
he was mad at you for getting separated from him?
Yeah, well, I probably saw something attractive, and I just,
Yeah.
instead of sticking with the program.
I see. Yeah. Oh,
Mhm.
chocolate.
Yeah.
Yeah, or whatever, So,
Oh, okay.
but that was about it. Usually,
Wow.
I kept on a pretty, even keel.
Amazing.
Yeah.
That's crazy. What was I thinking about that?
I don't know.
Forgetting.
I think mine would be, the one that just comes to mind. There was a time when my best friend, mom, went on like a weekend trip and left her VW van, and we decide that we're gonna borrow the van without asking.
I've done that too.
And
Uh-oh.
none of us knew how to drive a stick. It was a VW van, and it breaks down like halfway to where we were going, and we had to end up calling people and getting rescued.
Oh
And
my gosh.
got in some pretty big trouble for that.
Wow.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
Is this that you've been caught at? Oh, it is trouble you've been caught in.
Yeah. What about you?
Well, I mean, I got in trouble for minor consuming when I was 17.
Ah.
And
Oh.
yeah, I lived in Alaska. Yeah. And it was at a house party where I was wearing the Levi jacket. I was very preppy, had the collar up and actually two collars, and was at a house party, second floor. And people at the party, when the police came up, jumped out of the window and slashed the police tires on their tires on their car. Yeah. So I got handcuffed to 3 other girls in a car and taken to a juvenile hall.
Wow.
I noticed that I'm kind of always watching people, and I noticed that the girls I was with were being really stupid in front of police officers and asking to go to the bathroom as well. So I thought, I don't care if I explode. I'm not going to the bathroom. I don't want them to know I've been drinking. And one of the officers said, I don't know why you're here. And I was like, but I remember when I walked upstairs, I wasn't even living with my parents at the time. I was living with a friend, Dee Kester, and we walked up 3 flights of stairs to her condo. And she said, you smell like a goddamn brewery.
Whoa. Okay.
And then got me up at 6 a.m. to work with her the next day. I had to go down to the Department of Alaska something or other. And
Yeah.
yeah. So learned my lesson.
Yes.
Yeah, that'll do it. That'll do it.
That's the old school punishment where you got to get up early in the morning and
that is
start
the old
working.
School. Yep. We're going to work, kiddo.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay, here's one
Oh, sheesh.
for Bill.
Have you ever been cheated on?
Ooh, that's a good one. Not in a relationship. I did have I did have an incident one time where I was out with a woman here in LA, and it was like a first or second date kind of thing.
Yeah.
And she said, could you get me some matches? I think I need some matches, And so of course I went next door to get her some matches, and I kind of knew in the back of my mind what was going on. She was probably hitting on the waiter.
Oh no.
So, so I kind of, I put 2 and 2 together.
Yeah.
So I thought, well, okay, this will be a first and a last date.
Yeah.
It's one of those things.
It
happens.
Yeah.
Yeah. What about you?
Oh,
Wendy?
yes. I've been cheated on.
Oh, dang.
Yes. I went ballistic one time and called the person that my boyfriend cheated with and yelled at her, I hope it was good, which I don't know what I meant. And then she said she doesn't remember. They were both drunk. And I thought, wow, you wrecked our relationship for that.
Something you don't remember.
Yeah.
Okay.
How about you?
Not that I know of. Could have happened, but I didn't know. So
I guess that's okay.
Yeah, I guess
you'd rather not know.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I never caught anyone like in the act or,
right.
really had suspicions.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's good.
So yeah, I guess that's good. What else we got?
Have you ever gotten into a physical altercation with anyone?
Oh, good question. Not since childhood, really.
Yeah.
Of course, I remember years ago there was some little dust up in the neighborhood or something.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody was busting my chops, and so I decided to, start something. But it was just 2 little kids,
Right.
Yeah.
Other than my, I think I told you last time I was on about my mugging incident.
Yes.
Yeah. But that was the only time really in my adult life that I've ever, Now, as an adult and playing some clubs, I've had to dodge some chairs occasionally.
Really?
Oh, wow.
Yeah, because we played in some rough clubs a couple times,
Oh, wow. In Vegas?
No, back in Pennsylvania.
Oh, okay. This is
so fights would break out, and so you run for cover.
That's crazy.
Yeah, but I'm a lover, not a fighter.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
No, I've got nothing.
Nothing.
I was in a fight as a kid. Like, I think I was 15. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. I've never really been in a real fight in my life. I've been in many physical altercations with psychiatric patients at a psych hospital.
As a job.
As a job, yes, I've definitely had to restrain many patients. But yeah, as far as personally, never really been in a fight. I think me and Brannigan probably my son got into a couple physical altercations because he was acting wild.
Oh, okay.
You just took him down.
Okay.
Yeah, I basically just kind of restrained him like I would a patient.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that'd be weird to
out of line.
that'd be weird to be in a fight right now. You know what I mean? I can't
Yeah.
punching somebody or something.
Mhm.
No, something would have to be very wrong.
Yeah.
Right.
I mean, if I was in danger or someone with me was in danger,
Yeah.
it would have to be a have to situation.
Yeah. How about that one? I'm just curious because he's hanging out with Polly, but
Going to Vegas. What's the best thing that you've ever had to eat?
Oh, that's a good one. That's a good one. Well, last time I was in Vegas, excuse me, with Polly. Well, Polly's a foodie.
oh yeah,
Mhm.
that's
He loves
what I
good
thought.
food.
Yeah.
Yeah. So he took myself and Mike Tran, his assistant,
Mhm.
out after the taping to the Plaza Hotel, and we had steaks.
Oh,
Oh,
nice.
nice.
Yeah.
Very
Yeah,
good.
Yeah.
So it was tremendous. It was very good. Very good.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah. What about you?
Oh, best food. I haven't had a lot of experience with highfalutin food.
Oh, yeah.
No, not really. There was a great place in McCall or Donnelly, but
Oh, what
yeah,
was
I don't remember, and it's not open anymore. That's a couple hours from here north.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, I don't know what the
Yeah,
best thing.
I'm trying to think. I mean, I've had some food I would consider pretty good, but the best, I don't know. Really? Yeah, I couldn't say. I mean, I've had some
That's
good.
weird because you're like a food guy.
I know. Maybe I haven't been to the best yet.
Oh.
So, I mean, I've had a really great prime rib at Cottonwood Grill. And I guess since, that was over 10 years ago, maybe that was a really great meal because it
Because
was
you
like,
remember it.
well, yeah. And it just kind of melted in your mouth and it was a little buttery. And
Oh, nice.
maybe that's it right there because that's when I remember the
There you
most.
go.
Okay.
Yeah. What else we got?
We've got, was there ever a time in your life that you thought you were going to die?
Oh, good question. Let's see now.
Yeah. Oh, well, yours is obvious.
Yeah.
I've been now that I think about never like really death is imminent, like it's gonna happen any minute.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Or just
Really
hurt.
no.
Oh,
I've been
good.
very sick,
Mhm.
but there was always the light at the end of the tunnel where, I think if this is taken care of properly, I'll be okay.
Yeah.
But I was never in a situation where I thought, okay, this is it. This is, it's going to like an accident or something like
Right.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, well, maybe one. Okay. I can think of one. You just, something dawned on me.
Do you want to share?
I was,
Okay.
I'm sorry.
I said, do you want to share?
Oh yeah. I'll tell.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
I was, back, when I was back East, I played in bands, of course, and the band I was in. And of course, when it's snowing out, the roads get pretty treacherous. If they can't plow them in time, the roads get icy. So I'm driving home from a gig one night, and I feel the car starting to slide a little bit. I step on the brakes, and the car's not stopping.
Oh,
Now it's starting to spin.
oh no.
And I'm thinking, okay, if something hits me, I'm gone, man. That's it. If somebody's coming in the other direction,
Oh, yeah.
I was very lucky. No, it was a very small community, so there wasn't a lot of traffic. I just kind of slid off the road, and it didn't, damage the car too much. So I was able to stop once I slid off, and just went on my way.
Wow.
But for a second, when the car's spinning, you're thinking, "Oh, this is it."
No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, like Red Fox used to go, "Honey, I'm coming, honey."
Yeah,
I'm coming."
exactly.
Yeah.
I've been on a couple flights where it was so turbulent that I thought I need to
Yeah.
start panicking soon.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, and one time got trapped under a raft.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
you did.
Wow.
Yeah, we were floating the river, and it was a class 4 rapid, I think. And he said, they tell you at the beginning of the trip what you should do in case of an emergency. And You never really know if you're listening to that. But the second I went over, you instantly hold your breath, which it was like I was plunged over. So I wasn't expecting it, held my breath,
Right.
and then ended up under the raft. And I don't open my eyes underwater. So I was touching it. And he said to just feel your way until you pop up. And I popped up and I felt fine. But when I looked at my stepdad's face, it was horror. And that's when I started panicking because
Okay.
hey, I'm here. And then he looked like, oh my God, you might die. Yeah. So,
yeah.
And we have gone since.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's fun.
How about your near deaths?
I
think I know it.
Well, yeah, I think though at the time I didn't really think I was going to die because at the worst part I was in a medical coma, basically.
It was all his diverticulitis surgery.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, my colon burst on me.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah. I ended up having an ostomy bag for 10 months.
Actually,
I had actually 2 stomas.
Oh, okay.
Some stuff went wrong. And I had one, it was, basically for feces, and the other one just produced mucus out of it.
Oh, okay.
So now I'm all back together, but that was the closest I've come to dying. But
you didn't know.
Not in the worst part of it. No, I was out. Yeah, I was sedated big time.
Right.
Yeah.
Thank goodness.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, thank God. Yeah.
What is the most expensive thing you've ever bought that wasn't a house or a car?
Oh, that's a good. Okay, I can answer that one.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. When I got one of my, I don't have it now, but the computer I had before this one, I got one of those Mac. They call them the cheese graters. They're a big mainframe computer. I thought, well, I knew that if I get the top of the line one, it'll last me the longest and I'll get the most use out of it,
right.
Which actually it would actually work,
Oh, good.
So now you're talking, now other than a car you're talking about, of course, right?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah. But no, this was I think it was about $3,500 actually.
Wow.
Yeah. But I got a ton of use out of it, and it did everything I needed it to do at the time, and then some,
Oh, that's cool.
So in my mind, it was a good investment.
Yeah, true.
Definitely.
Do you do a lot of stuff with your music on your computer?
Oh, big time.
Okay.
Well, not only my own stuff, I actually work with a singer, a songwriter by the name of DC Hall.
Okay.
And I record his demos.
Okay. So it's good to have
so
top of the line something.
Yeah. Well, like I said, I go to his, now I have a smaller computer, but it still does the same thing.
Right.
They've come a long way.
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah.
I know.
But I'm deep in the recording and the technology stuff, so I stay on top of that stuff.
Oh, Bill could probably give us some tips sometimes.
Some audio tips.
Yeah, who knows?
Probably. Yeah, I'm all.
Yeah, I can do
that. What program are you recording your music into on the computer?
Oh, I use a software called Digital Performer.
Oh, okay.
It's kind of like Pro Tools, same kind of thing as Pro Tools, but it's a different company,
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I process all of ours in Reaper. I don't know if you know.
Right.
Yeah. I think it's actually made for recording music, but works well for podcasting too.
Oh, sure. Yeah. No, a lot of people use that. Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. Definitely a lot to learn in processing audio.
Yes.
Even when it's just talking.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah. All right, let's go to our next question. What is the worst thing that anyone has ever said about you?
Ooh.
That you know of.
Yeah, true.
Wow. Okay. That's
Are there ever
one.
bad comments about you?
Well, okay. Well, I've seen my share of negative comments on, believe it or not, on some of Paulie's YouTube videos.
What?
You know?
Yeah.
Well, there was one where this is not terrible, but it was the funniest and the rudest at the time, I thought. You know? At one point, Paulie had this thing going on where he had one of the second podcast I did, the rant girl was a porno star, actually.
Oh, right.
Uh-huh.
By the name of Jennifer White. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
And Paulie had this idea that he was going to do this podcast. It was just going to be me, him, and Jennifer White.
Mm-hmm.
He was going to have us have relations off camera.
Oh, geez.
What?
And then come on camera and talk about it.
Oh, geez.
Whoa.
For reasons I won't get into, that project never got past the planning stages. So,
we understand.
but Paulie, before we nixed it, Paulie would talk about it on some of the podcasts, you know.
Oh my God.
As a teaser, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And you know, and so at one point somebody wrote, before you hook Bill up with that girl, you better get his teeth fixed.
Oh,
jeez.
Jeez. And that was the meanest thing.
Yeah. And I thought, okay, well,
yeah.
You know.
Sheesh. Wow, that is crazy. I hadn't heard that or seen that. That's amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was back in the early days of the podcast, you know.
Wow.
Yeah. What about you?
What was the question?
The meanest thing.
Oh, meanest thing. Let's just, if I'm just going recent stuff, there was a YouTube guy that was like, I loved the podcast with Sam Tripoli. I just couldn't see that lady's laugh. And I was the lady.
Oh,
like almost couldn't listen to the whole thing because of that lady's laugh.
Yeah.
And I instantly thought it was kind of funny, but I got kind of like defensive. And so I wrote back, I am that lady, you know, and like, I also hate my cackle. Yeah. And he comes right back and he goes, I'm sure you're really nice. I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
So I guess that was it.
Yeah. I can't think of one. I've been trying to sit here and think of one.
Nothing bad.
I mean, I'm sure when I was in school, I had a slew of.
Did you ever have a nickname, a bad nickname?
The only nickname I really remember is the one from my aunt that you love so much.
I think it's Kissy Fur.
So my name is Chris or Christopher, and I have an aunt that would always call me Kissy Fur.
Yeah, I think that's
ooh, okay.
Yeah.
Did you ever have a nickname like that, Bill?
I did have one, believe it or not, in grade school. For some reason, one of my friends started calling me Pickles.
Pickles.
I have no idea why.
What?
Yeah.
Well, and
so that stuck for a short time, and then it kind of just faded away.
Oh, good. Yeah.
Yeah. Pickles.
Wow.
Jeez.
Huh.
Well, what do you got going on in the future? Do you have future Krusty shows? Do you have podcast appearances? What's going on with you?
Right now we'll kind of see what happens with the Krusties, because as you know, we with Paulie touring, everything has to be scheduled around his touring schedule and whatever else he does. You know, voiceovers, movies. You know, who knows what's going to be happening in the future with him. You know.
Yeah.
Did so
do some movie?
He just did a movie. Yeah. Any chance you could get in a movie, Bill? Have you tried?
Well, who knows? I mean, I'm not I don't consider myself an actor.
No.
So, I mean, maybe I'll walk on as a waiter or something.
Wouldn't that be fun to do it? Yeah, that'd be so fun.
Yeah. Be a street performer with your guitar.
Yeah. Oh, that'd be cool. Yeah.
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 Oh, busking. Yeah. There we go.
Yeah, exactly. You don't need to act too much for that. You already know how to be a musician.
Yeah.
Right.
That'd be cool.
Yeah. Awesome. Well, thank you so much for doing the podcast again. It's been great catching up with you.
Same here.
have to in a while do a 3.0 episode. Yes.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Actually, let's 3.0. Let's make this. Can it be me, you, Bill, and Polly? Do you think we can make that happen?
I don't.
Who knows? Who knows? Anything is possible in this world. You know?
Yeah, who knows? If not, we're gonna have Bill Degillio 3.0 by himself in the near future.
I think Paul's hard to pin down. That's my sense.
Yeah, he's always moving, that guy.
Yes.
Yeah. We shall see. Well, thank you again for being here tonight. Bill. And
is there
anything
anything we should have asked you that we didn't? Is there anything you wanted to talk about / plug? Just as
the only thing I would mention is feel free to see me on Instagram, Bill G. Degillio, and my YouTube channel, which is Bill G. Degillio Music.
Perfect.
I'm going to be putting up more instructional videos and guitar related things. So,
and you do like 1 hour live streams, or you go live and people
on Instagram. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, those come out quite interesting sometimes.
Yes. We popped in.
Yeah.
Right in the middle of something. And we're like, oh, we have 10 minutes. So we check it out and then we have to go. But it can get interesting.
Yeah.
So people
some things are off topic, but most things I allow. You know?
Yeah, exactly. Thank you so much, Bill.
Yes,
you are awesome.
Yes.
Oh, Chris and Wendy, thank you. I appreciate it.
You're welcome. All right. I'm signing out.
I'm signing off.
I'm Chris Adams.
I'm Wendy Mosier. #get toasted.
Stay toasted.
And thank you so much, Bill.
You're welcome, guys.
We will talk soon.
Yes.
All right.
Have a good night.
All the best.